Bonjour, aujourd'hui on parle des saisons et des fêtes. Bonjour, aujourd'hui on parle des saisons et des fêtes. Hello, today we learn the seasons, the weather, and festivals in French. Welcome to today's explainer. If you're a focused learner looking to build a rock-solid foundation in A1 French, you are in exactly the right place. We're using a really cool dual audio format today to help you perfect your pronunciation. First, you'll hear a native Parisian voice break down the French word slowly, syllable by syllable, and then at normal speed. After that, I'll jump in with the English translation and a crucial tip to help lock the concept right into your memory. Let's dive in.
So, here is our game plan for today. We'll cover les 4 saisons, la météo, le vocabulaire des fêtes spécifiques, les expressions des fêtes, and we'll wrap it all up with un résumé et des exercices.
All right, section 1. Les 4 saisons. Apprenez le vocabulaire des saisons. Let's get our foundational seasons down.
Le printemps. Le printemps. Au printemps, il fait beau. Au printemps, il fait beau.
The spring. In spring, the weather is beautiful. Now, you'll definitely want to notice how the French word for spring has a silent P and S at the very end. You literally don't pronounce them at all.
L'été. L'été. En été, il fait chaud. En été, il fait chaud.
The summer. In summer, it is hot. What's really great about this one is how simple and elegant the word for summer is. It's just 2 E's with acute accents.
L'automne. L'automne. En automne, il pleut. En automne, il pleut.
The autumn, or the fall. In autumn, it rains. Be super careful with that M and N together in automne. The M is effectively completely silent when you say it out loud.
L'hiver. L'hiver. En hiver, il fait froid et il neige. En hiver, il fait froid et il neige.
The winter. In winter, it is cold and it is snowing. Remember, the H at the beginning of hiver is totally invisible when you speak.
Okay, here is a massive grammatical exception you absolutely have to know. Spring uses en printemps. But the other 3 seasons, they all use en été, en automne, en hiver. Why? Well, it's because spring starts with a consonant sound, while the other 3 start with a vowel or a silent H. Keep that locked in, it's incredibly important.
Moving on to section 2. La météo. Le vocabulaire du temps. Knowing the seasons leads us perfectly into talking about the weather.
Quel temps fait-il? Quel temps fait-il?
What is the weather like? Make a mental note of this phrase right now. This is the essential question for talking about weather in French. You are going to hear and use this everywhere.
Il fait chaud. Il fait chaud. Il fait froid. Il fait froid. Il pleut. Il pleut. Il neige. Il neige.
It is hot, it is cold, it is raining, it is snowing. A quick pro tip for you. Il pleut comes from the verb pleuvoir, but the fantastic news is you only ever need this one specific form to talk about the rain.
Il y a du soleil. Il y a du soleil. Il y a du vent. Il y a du vent. Il y a des nuages. Il y a des nuages. Le soleil. Le soleil. La pluie. La pluie. La neige. La neige. Le vent. Le vent. Le nuage. Le nuage.
It is sunny. It is windy. It is cloudy. And those core nouns, the sun, the rain, the snow, the wind, the cloud. Now there is a vital rule to remember here, guys. Weather in French uses il fait for conditions, like feeling hot or cold, and it uses il y a for things physically in the sky, like sun, wind, or clouds. You never ever use c'est for the weather.
Let's transition to section 3. Le vocabulaire des fêtes. Les mots pour célébrer. Let's look at the celebrations happening all year round.
La fête. La fête. La cérémonie traditionnelle. La cérémonie traditionnelle. Les vacances d'été. Les vacances d'été.
The festival, the traditional ceremony, the summer holiday. Note that la fête is actually the general word for any festival, celebration, or party. And les vacances is always plural in French. Even if you are just taking one holiday, it's plural.
Le défilé. Le défilé. Le carnaval. Le carnaval. Le cadeau. Le cadeau. Le feu d'artifice. Le feu d'artifice.
The parade, the carnival, the gift, the fireworks. Just keep focusing on how those written words perfectly sync up with the spoken syllables.
Section 4. Les fêtes spécifiques. Les célébrations culturelles. It's so interesting to see the exact dates and cultural contexts attached to these national holidays. Noël, Noël.
Joyeux Noël, joyeux Noël. La Saint-Sylvestre, la Saint-Sylvestre.
Christmas on December 25th, and Merry Christmas, followed by New Year's Eve on December 31st. A really fun fact here, the night of December 31st is celebrated with a massive festive dinner known as le réveillon. It's quite the feast.
La nouvelle année, la nouvelle année. Bonne année, bonne année. Pâques, Pâques. Joyeuse Pâques, joyeuse Pâques. The New Year, Happy New Year. And Easter, Happy Easter. We've got a brilliant cultural fact here. In France, it's actually flying bells, les cloches, that bring the chocolate on Easter morning, not a bunny.
La fête du travail, la fête du travail. La fête de la musique, la fête de la musique.
Labor Day on May 1st and the Music Festival on June 21st. The traditions here are absolutely beautiful. On Labor Day, people give le muguet, which is a lily of the valley flower, for good luck. And for the Music Festival, which perfectly marks the first day of summer, there is free live music literally everywhere in the streets.
Le 14 juillet. Le 14 juillet. Bastille Day, the French National Day. This is the biggest national day in France, for sure. It features a massive military défilé, or parade, right in Paris, and spectacular fireworks absolutely everywhere.
Almost there with Section 5. Les expressions des fêtes. Les phrases pour converser. Let's put all this holiday vocabulary into actual conversational phrases.
Les meilleurs vœux pour la nouvelle année. Les meilleurs vœux pour la nouvelle année. Joyeux anniversaire. Joyeux anniversaire.
Best wishes for the new year. And happy birthday, you definitely want to notice that special word, vœux. This is exactly what French people write in their New Year greeting cards to wish you well.
Quelles sont les fêtes traditionnelles en Inde? Quelles sont les fêtes traditionnelles en Inde? Est-ce que vous fêtez la fête de Diwali? Est-ce que vous fêtez la fête de Diwali? Fêtez, fêtez. Je fête Noël avec ma famille. Je fête Noël avec ma famille. Nous fêtons Diwali en automne. Nous fêtons Diwali en automne.
What are the traditional festivals in India? Did you celebrate the festival of Diwali? To celebrate, I celebrate Christmas with my family, and we celebrate Diwali in autumn. The big takeaway here is the verb fêter, to celebrate. And always remember to use est-ce que at the start of your yes or no questions.
Just look at how far we've come today. We now have the vocabulary for our 4 seasons, our weather conditions, and our specific French holidays all mapped out in one place. Seeing these categories side by side like this is like a giant puzzle coming together. It really helps lock this A1 vocabulary deeply into your memory.
But to truly master this, you've got to actually use it. So, here's your active homework for today. Quel temps fait-il aujourd'hui dans ta ville? What is the weather like today in your city? I want you to write a sentence in French using the exact vocabulary we just went over. Is it il pleut? Maybe il fait beau? Think about it. Thank you so much for joining me on this explainer. It's been a blast. Keep practicing.
Merci et à bientôt. Merci et à bientôt.
Thank you. See you soon.